Well, I'm en route back to Butte House right now. I'll be back behind my desk this afternoon, making sure that the decisions about our next steps out of the COVID lockdown are the right ones. I said in the campaign that is my priority for as long as it takes to get us through crisis and into recovery. We published during the campaign a very ambitious 100 days programme, and we'll start to implement that immediately. Of course, once the crisis is over, I also said in this election I wanted to give people in Scotland the choice of independence, and I intend to do that when we are out of the crisis. Well, when we judge the time is right, that will not just be a judgment for me. The Scottish Parliament, which of course now has a majority, a bigger majority of MSPs in favour of an independence referendum than was the case before the election. So the Parliament will judge when the time is right. I indicated in our manifesto that if the COVID conditions allow, I would like that to be in the first half of this parliamentary term, but COVID comes first. The country getting through and out of this crisis comes first. When I said that in the campaign, I meant it, and that's why I'm going straight back to work to continue that job of getting us through this situation. Well, look, if we end up in court, which is not something I want to see, that would only be because we had a UK government that refused to accept Scottish democracy, and I think that would be an absurd, outrageous and completely unacceptable position for them to be in. I support independence, the UK government oppose independence, that's legitimate, but the only people who have the right to decide that question are the people of Scotland, and the way to do that is in a referendum. So, it's this discussion that often dominates the debate about independence, will the UK government permit a referendum? It's predicated on a lack of basic respect for Scottish democracy. The SNP has just won a landslide election victory on the strength of a commitment to a referendum when the time is right. There is a pro-independence majority in the Scottish Parliament. The statistics of this election campaign in many respects are record-breaking for the SNP. So the question for the UK government is a simple one, and it should not be a controversial one. Do they accept democracy or don't they? And I hope that however they might couch that at this stage, they will accept democracy, because anything else is just completely unacceptable.